Hello and welcome, folks, to kick off this week's Saturday night main event. We have a six-man battle royal. As you can see, we got a whole bunch of superstars, new superstars to the roster coming from the Path of the Warrior DLC. Of course, we have the Ultimate Warrior and Undertaker on your right side, Rick Rude and Colonel Mustafa, also known as the Iron Sheik, in the center side, Honky Tonk Man on the left, and the newest addition, not from the DLC, but from the Raw roster, we have Bret the Hitman Hart over there on the left. We had Shawn Michaels defer over to the Raw roster. We saw on Monday he was helping out Seth Rollins in that main event. As you see now, Iron Sheik getting a top dropped by the Warrior. Warrior now seeming to target the Undertaker, but Bret Hart has another plan in mind as he attacks Warrior from behind, sends him into those ropes, and now a nice suplex sending over the top and landing Warrior on his upper shoulders. Rick Rude and Iron Sheik fighting off in the front row. Undertaker all the way out on the outside, might get pushed out by the Honky Tonk Man, the greatest Intercontinental Champion to ever live, but he gets attacked and sent back into the ring by Undertaker. Undertaker tossed over once again by Honky Tonk. Will Honky Tonk make the first elimination of this Battle Royal? He has been the jokester of many a Royal Rumble. He has made several returns and gotten tossed out quite quickly, but will he be able to keep himself composed here? Colonel Mustafa almost eliminated there, but able to pull himself back in. He was almost dumped over the top rope. Now trying to eliminate Rick Rude, as now he's got him over the top rope. Honky Tonk also put over the top rope by the Undertaker, which will be the first man out. We've got a pile driver coming in by Bret Hart as he takes out the Ultimate Warrior, the man who brought a lot of these wrestlers together here with that Path of the Warrior DLC. Nice neck breaker by Honky Tonk, as now we get the elimination of Rick Rude potentially coming in here. You can see those tights special for his match against Ultimate Warrior, as we got chaos reigning in the middle of this ring on Saturday night's main event. We have an additional 6 wrestlers who will be featured in next week's Saturday night main event, also from the Path of the Warrior DLC, with a 6th combatant, as we see a nice suplex coming in by Bret Hart. And now a side suplex coming in, sending Rick Rude down onto that mat. We got tie-ups between all these guys as Undertaker gets tossed over that top rope, as we get another side suplex. Ultimate Warrior whipping around. Honky Tonk send him over the top rope. What will he go for next? Which man will be able to toss out their opponent first? We've had a few trade-offs between partners here. We got Bret Hart and Rick Rude now feuding in your front panel. You got Honky Tonk and Ultimate Warrior fighting off to your left, and Iron Sheik and Undertaker fighting in the center of the ring. One of these guys will be the first eliminated and will be placed lower on the main event card. You want to win these opening matches. Your first match here on Saturday Night Main Event is really where you get to show who you are and who you should be facing off against. Should you be regulated to the tag division, jobbing to other guys? Colonel Mustafa eliminated by Rick Rude there. I believe we almost had another elimination there with Honky Tonk, and now Ultimate Warrior might try and take out Honky Tonk. Once one man flies, usually more follow suit. Shortly after, Rick Rude trying to eliminate Undertaker, but Undertaker bringing himself back in. As now we got a tie-up once again between these guys. He's going to now whip Undertaker over the top rope. We now got a double team coming on. Since we have an odd amount of people, we got Bret Hart and Honky Tonk both trying to eliminate the Ultimate Warrior. They have him. They got him eliminated there. Now will they turn on each other? They most likely will, as we got Bret Hart and Honky Tonk now with a nice jawbreaker coming in by the Honky Tonk Man on to the excellence of execution, making his way here to the Saturday night roster with a nice pile driver coming in from Honky Tonk on to Bret Hart. Irish whip coming in from Rick Rude, almost sending Undertaker over that top rope. He's just able to barely hold on, but Rick Rude, with a nice kick to the face, sends Undertaker down onto the mat and eliminates him from this matchup. We're down to 3, folks. We've got Rick Rude, Honky Tonk Man, and Bret the Hitman Hart. One of these 3 guys will be the winner of this starting out Battle Royal and will be placed pretty higher up on the card, and will be more likely to be in place for that WWE World Heavyweight Championship opportunity that one that Stone Cold Steve Austin won on Sunday, as we now get Honky Tonk able to bring himself back up from that predicament. Rick Rude getting tossed over the top rope now as Bret Hart trying to push him out with that boot. He's got him dangling. He might be able to get Rick Rude out here. Honky Tonk almost saving Rick Rude, but deciding against it as Bret Hart almost pushes out Rick Rude, but Rick Rude able to barely hold on, as now Honky Tonk trying to target Rick Rude as well. Honky Tonk gets tossed over the top rope, and Bret Hart looking to eliminate another. As now we got a double team coming on from Rick Rude and Bret Hart. Both of these guys have eliminated the rest of the field. Will they eliminate Honky Tonk Man as he gets pushed over that top rope? Honky Tonk able to get a few strikes in and keep himself in this matchup. Irish Whip now coming in. Rick Rude able to stop his way from going over those top ropes, as we get a couple of strikes now from Bret Hart taking on everyone, as we get a collision between all three guys. Everyone's striking each other, and there's no man's land sort of in the center of the ring. And now Rick Rude definitely on no man's land as he's on that apron. Honky Tonk is already celebrating beating the final two, as he now attacks Bret Hart and keeps Rick Rude part of this matchup. Headlock applied by Bret Hart, as he now get a stop there from Rick Rude. A headlock applied there, as now he sends Honky Tonk over the top rope. Bret Hart taking a breather to the outside, as Honky Tonk able to counter, bring himself in there. Big elbow. Headlock is stopped there by Bret Hart. Bret Hart now going to get whipped over that top rope to Honky Tonk Man. Gonna be pushing out Bret Hart. Rick Rude taking the moment to pose. Not wanting to get the elimination there is Honky Tonk as he lets Bret Hart go. Now Honky Tonk gonna attack Rick Rude as he tried to take that shot on Honky Tonk. Will he be able to eliminate him? No. We got a nice Irish whip coming in from Honky Tonk. And another Irish whip, sending him in that corner. A couple attacks from these guys, as these guys continue to counter each other at every turn. Oh, a double team coming in now, as we got a double DDT. Headlock applied. Irish whip around that ring. He's got Honky Tonk over that top rope. Will he be able to push him out? Will he push out that greatest Intercontinental Champion to ever live? He's got him teetering off there. And yes, Bret the Hitman Hart has just eliminated Honky Tonk Man and is just down to 2. But he celebrated a bit too long. Rick Rude able to toss him out over the top rope. Will he be able to take out Bret Hart? He's pushing him down on that apron. Now he's just got to keep that pressure on. Will Bret Hart be able to hold on to this bottom rope long enough for Rick Rude to give up? Yes, he will. Now he's going to have to try and find another opportunity here. Rick Rude able to counter that Irish whip and get him over that top rope once again, as now he tries to push him over. He is at a vertical base now as they tie up with each other's arms, but Bret Hart able to duck below and get a nice little tackle into the abdomen of Rick Rude. Countered by Bret Hart as he sends Rude down onto that mat. He's going to pick him up now. What is Bret Hart going to look for? He's going to whip him around this ring. Nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, sending Rick Rude down onto that canvas, and a nice shot. Drop kick sends him into the ropes. Doesn't send him over the ropes, however, as Bret Hart now has to finish the job here against the very dazed Rick Rude. Big strike, hip toss down onto the mat. Very technical maneuver there with that headlock, as now Bret Hart seems to be a bit tired after that hip toss. Rick Rude, both men very tired here as Rick Rude slowly gets up, able to roll out of the way of that kick. We got a headlock. Nice DDT by Rick Rude, taking out Bret Hart. Will he be able to toss him over the top rope now? He's got Bret Hart dazed, running back in the reverse neckbreaker, as now he picks him up. Bret Hart once again, but he can't go for a pin. He's got to get him over that top rope, but he's going to go into an elbow into the face of Bret Hart. Rick Rude keeping the pressure on as now he picks up Bret Hart. Will he look for that Irish whip now? Yes, he's got him, putting him in the corner now. Rude looking a bit tired, but he's got him over there. He got that clothesline, and Rick Rude is your winner.
Here is your winner, Ravishing Rick Rude.
And there you have it, an amazing elimination contest. And in the end, only one man stands high. While practically
For your second match of the evening, you got the #1 contender to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship and winner of the March Madness tournament, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's going to be facing off against the European champion and good friend of Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash. As we get a nice pickup there, he just tosses Austin across the ring. Nice elbow to the lower back. We got Hollywood Hulk Hogan, our WWE World Heavyweight Champion here, standing by ringside as he watches on his good friend Kevin Nash trying to take on that #1 contender, Steve Austin. A couple elbows into the lower back of Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash, in fact, has his own #1 contender to deal with. He's got Randy Orton, and he's going to be facing him later tonight. As he get a nice Irish whip, strong Irish whip in that corner, and a nice combination of strikes by Big Daddy Cool Diesel Kevin Nash. Nice Irish whip going to be coming in now, but a counter there by Kevin Nash as he gets that big boot into the gut of Steve Austin. Will Steve Austin be able to take out the European champion just 2 weeks before his WWE World Heavyweight Championship match? A couple of strikes to the side of the head. Of course, even if Austin does win this match and then lose this match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, he might try and aim for that European Championship around the belt, or the waist rather, of Kevin Nash. Irish whip around that. Nice back body drop as the feet start flying as those mud hole stomps right into the gut of Kevin Nash by Stone Cold Steve Austin. The pace quickens now as Irish whip in the corner. Big, strong Irish whip. A faster pace is going to be more kind to the smaller man, Steve Austin here, as that momentum can be used against the larger guys like Kevin Nash to get big moves like that big back body drop. As we get a nice DDT coming in from Kevin Nash as he tries to slow the pace just a tad. Picks up Steve Austin. Big punch coming in from Kevin Nash. That's one of his signature maneuvers here as he gets the pinfall. 1, 2, only a 1 count. The #1 contender to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship kicks out now. But will he kick out of the next move here? He's going to be sending Austin up against those ropes as he sends him over the top rope out to the apron. Will he go out to the apron himself? Yes, he will. He's going to go for a big DDT right into that apron, that unforgiving steel-edged apron. As he gets a pickup on Austin. Austin looked very dazed, but able to get a counter there and sending Austin into the ropes. Will Hogan look for an attack from behind? He contemplates it, but does not. Nice hip toss to bring Austin back in the ring. He goes for a quick pin here onto Austin. He gets a 2 and a 3. No, he doesn't, as Austin kicks out. Austin gets picked up now by... Oh, that's a big clothesline there by Nash. And he picks him up once again. What will Nash be going for now? Nice head drag takedown into a big boot. That boot is the size of Austin's entire head. He gets a pinfall onto Austin now. 1, 2... Only a 1 count as Austin kicks out of that giant boot. Will Austin take a big move here? He gets a nice strike. Will he be able to counter? Kevin Nash counters into a DDT, sending Austin down to the mat. This is what started that giant punch, and then the DDT into that corner. Trying to target the head of Austin is Kevin Nash, as now he picks himself up off that mat. Nice strike coming in, as now he takes him down onto the mat. What will Kevin Nash do here? He picks up Austin. Austin with it to get that big punch once again to the side of the face. He turns him over for the pin. The European champion gets the victory over Austin.
Here is your winner, Kevin Nash.
A lot of aggression there. Well, that was just a one-sided beatdown. Uh-oh. Do you see who's coming out? I don't like the looks of this. Here we go.
Shawn Michaels is big side as Big Show just gets a giant spear right out of the gate. Tries to get a pinfall onto DDP. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. That's one of Show's finishers there. Just right out of the gate. It must have got it. It's still the confidence and a bit of a distraction there by Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels showed his face up on Raw. I thought he was going to be on the Raw roster. Nice clothesline out of the corner by Diamond Dallas Page as the pace now can be calmed down quite a bit, as that big spear coming out of the gate was a big surprise from the Big Show. You gotta be wondering if he's gonna come out with a chokeslam or another a WMD out of nowhere. And there's that chokeslam. He's got him choked up and put up. That's a pinfall there. He's gonna go for that pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Diamond Dallas Page able to kick out there. As he gets a kick to the side, he turns Diamond Dallas Page over. As we now get an attack from behind. Nice side suplex, sending Diamond Dallas Page down. He's already tackled him with that giant spear, and he's got a chokeslam applied to him. Will Diamond Dallas Page be able to last much longer? And what is Shawn Michaels doing here? I thought he was part of Raw now, as he now gets a pickup. Diamond Dallas Page whipping Show across the ring, as Shawn Michaels showing his face on both Raw and main event here. Gotta wonder where his allegiance is gonna lie. Nice wind-up punch. Big Show didn't quite see it coming as he takes out the big man. And we got a bit of flailing coming in from Diamond Dallas Page as he gets a nice elbow into the heart. And we got another one coming in as Big Show shows the damage from that elbow right into that chest. Big Show showing a bit dazed now as we get a big power bomb. Sit-out power bomb by Diamond Dallas Page, showing an enormous amount of strength. As now he turns over the Big Show and goes for that pin. It's only a 1 count as Big Show quicks out of that devastating looking power bomb. But DDP now with that diamond cutter applied to the Big Show. Will he be able to get the pin after that diamond cutter? 1, 2, 3, not quite. He kicked out of both the Big Show's finishers. Big Show kicks out of both of his finishers as he gets a knee to the gut. Now headlock applied as Big Show drags DDP right in the center of the ring for a big headbutt, taking him down onto the mat. He's going to now tie up the legs and doing a stomp to the gut. And another stomp to the leg now as Big Show continuing an onslaught of offense. DDP able to roll out of the way. That spear coming in once again. That started out the match. Will it end it? It looks like he goes for the pin here. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Big Show might have to go for another choke slam here. He looks like he's picking up DDP with a big scoop slam as he sends him flying there, but it looks like he used a bit too much energy as Big Show reeling now. He picks up DDP and sends an Irish whip into the strong corner. Their strong Irish whip into the corner rather. He picks him up there, countered by DDP, knee to the gut as DDP now might have an opportunity. No, Big Show able to counter and go for a big headbutt of his own. Getting himself up and picking up DDP, headlock applied right in the center of the ring. Big headbutt once again, as now he's showing the signs of fatigue. Will he go for a pinfall here? Just lay his body across Diamond Dallas Page? No. Big Show picking himself back up. Gonna look for a big finish to this match perhaps, as DDP looking very dazed now, as he tries to pull himself back up with those ropes. Big kick, taking Big Show down. As he gets a camel clutch applied to the giant man. He's very far away from the ropes. He'd be better suited trying to move himself backwards to get his foot under there. Or he can just do a nice feat of strength, sending Diamond Dallas Page down onto the mat. Countered by DDP, punched into the gut. As now Big Show dragging him in the center of the ring. Big scoop slam with a lot of elevation, sending DDP down onto that mat. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, 3. Big Show's your winner.
Look who's come out here, Michael. What an amazing match. Oh, no! Look out!
Kevin Nash with an attack behind Randy Orton as Randy Orton tried to make his way into the ring. Kevin Nash then made a quick entrance into the ring now, as now he tries to take advantage here of Randy Orton getting laid out by himself. That sneak attack there by Kevin Nash. Now Randy Orton with a nice whip into the center of the ring. Randy Orton going to start this match now with both men right in the center of the ring. Ref rings the bell as Randy Orton able to get a nice quick attacks there. Yeah, it looked like Kevin Nash was looking for something there, but a drop kick by Randy Orton able to keep the advantage on his side of the momentum here, as now we get a couple of strikes and a nice knee to the face to the European champion. He already had one victory earlier tonight and it was against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Will he get a second one here tonight? He seems to think he needs some underhanded tactics, and he gets a big boot into the face of Randy Orton. Pick up now as he gets a big couple of strikes on the side of the face of Randy Orton, and now gonna do a nice guillotine leg drop right across that throat, and now kicking the gut and an elbow to the back of Randy Orton. Randy Orton, a former member of Evolution, he walked out on Batista and Ric Flair. Nice chop across the chest as they had a tag team match at the first Extreme Rules. Big KO punch that nearly won. He had to use 2 of those to win his match against Stone Cold. Will it take 1 here against Randy Orton? Yes, Randy Orton does not survive that giant punch. This is your main event of the evening. You got Big Show versus Lex Luger as he gets a nice running neckbreaker there. Big Show in his second match of the night. We already saw Kevin Nash win his second match of the night against Randy Orton. Nice reverse suplex coming in from Lex Luger, showing an immense amount of strength to suplex a 450-plus pound Big Show. So now he turns Big Show over again. Gonna do it again as he slams the face and chest of Big Show against that mat. Big Show playing mind games is going to try and walk out on this one as Lex Luger keeps himself into the ring here. Big Show walking out on this matchup. We've seen this a few times here in the Universe mode. Well, they will walk all the way out of the ring and then right at that 9 count, run their way back into the ring. Big Show pacing around at the back. We've got a 4 count by the referee. Will he try coming back at that 5 count? It seems like yes, the Big Show now making his way back into the ring after he's gotten a bit of a breather on the outside. But now, will Big Show be able to run all that way and still keep his energy up in this matchup? As we get a counter by Lex Luger right away. It seemed like Lex Luger hasn't missed a step, even though Big Show got a bit of a breather after that double reverse suplex. He still had to run all the way down that ramp. So, nice clothesline, taking Big Show down. Will Lex Luger be able to capitalize on that sort of miscalculation there by the Big Show? Big punch to the side, and now an Irish whip coming in from Lex Luger, setting him in a nice tackle, keeping him in the corner. Dodge out of the way to the Big Show from that knee, as now he whips Lex Luger across the ring, sends him down on the mat, and lines him up for a big knee to the side of the face, taking Luger down. Big Show now in control, as now he gets a big strike. Luger, another big strike to the face, as he pulls Luger in the center of the ring for a giant scoop slam with a lot of elevation. That's how he won his match earlier tonight. Now he gets a couple of big strikes to the face of Luger, perhaps trying to focus the face of Luger, as he does fancy himself a pretty man, as now he gets himself back up. Reverse kick from the Big Show, showing a bit of flexibility there, as now he picks up Lex Luger and stomps the gut out of him, and once again stomping that gut. As we get a tie-up now, drop toe hold coming in, as Lex Luger able to turn the advantage back around. Nice clothesline, lariat as he goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Will Lex Luger go for that ever impressive torture rack now? He gets another big shot onto the side of the head of Big Show as Big Show slowly pulls himself back up with those ropes now. Luger looking for something, but that big punch to the side of the head once again, and now a punch to the gut. Solid punches coming in from the Big Show. Headlock applied as he drags him into the center of the ring. Does a nice side backbreaker to Lex Luger, and now he picks him back up. Spear coming in from Big Show. We saw him use 2 of those earlier tonight as he got a pinfall now. 1, 2, only a 1 count. That spear not doing enough damage. He started out his match against Diamond Dallas Page with that spear right out of the gate. That was his first offensive move, and it started the pace of that match against Diamond Dallas Page and set it in motion for his victory against DDP. You get big strikes coming from Lex Luger. But this time, Big Show doesn't have Shawn Michaels by ringside. He doesn't have someone for emotional support. Lex Luger with a trick up of those legs. Lex Luger now able to get the advantage. And he does have that energy stored away from earlier. Will he be able to get a big move here? He's able to do a nice roll-up pin in the center of the ring. 1, 2. Kick out from Big Show as he kicks out of that roll-up pin. He tried to steal away a match. Did Luger. Irish whip coming in from Big Show, whipping him around the ring. As we get now a meeting of the minds in the center of the ring. We're going to get an Irish whip once again for the Big Show. As now he goes for another bump in the center of the ring. He went for that choke slam now. Right in the center of the ring. Gonna go for perhaps a pinfall now. Yes, onto Luger. 1, 2, 3. Big Show wins your main event.
Here is your winner, The Big Show.
Well, at least one superstar is happy that this one's over.
You said it. The only good thing for him is that the beating stopped.